Welcome to A Closer Look. My name is Cleta Winslow, and I am the council member for District 4 on the Atlanta City Council. And today I'm being joined by Tracy Powell, who is with the Atlanta Development Authority. And Tracy's going to talk to us today about some down payment assistance programs that are available where people can purchase homes. And I'm going to emphasize it, but she's going to emphasize it even more, because this down payment assistance program is only going to be available for an additional 12 months. So in April of 2012, there will be no more down payment assistance. So we're hoping that for people who are interested in buying in the city of Atlanta, and it could be anywhere in the city of Atlanta, any of the 12 districts, north, south, east, or west, Buckhead, South Atlanta, East Atlanta, or over in the Campbellton Road area. So it's open to everyone, and she's going to talk a little bit about what's available and what programs you may be interested in. And Tracy is her title is Home Ownership Center Manager. Home Ownership Center Manager, and I think about 4 or 5 months ago you got a promotion.
I did.
Yes, you did, and again, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You've worked very hard, and we've had you on the show before, and you've given out some wonderful information. And there are about 6 programs that you have?
We have about 4 down payment assistance programs
okay.
and 1 first mortgage program.
Okay. Why don't you tell us about some of them? Because I know there's a specialty program over in Vine City. Mm-hmm. So let's start out with that one, because that's specifically for the Vine City English Avenue area.
Yes.
Okay.
That's our Vine City English Avenue Trust Fund.
Mm-hmm.
That program will give you about $15,000. It's 10% of the sales price up to $15,000 to purchase a home in the Vine City English Avenue area.
Okay.
And we have that carved out to help revitalize that area. So you've got quite a few new townhomes, condos in the area, homes that are being renovated. And if someone is interested in purchasing in that area, they can get up to 10% of the sales price, maxing out at $15,000.
Okay. Now, what's the maximum amount of income that a person can make?
Now that's increased. It used to be a little bit lower, but now if you're 1 to 2 people in a household, you can make up to $71,700.
Okay.
And actually $71,800 now.
Oh, great.
And if it's 3 or more people in a household, you can make up to $82,455 a year and still be able to get 10% of the sales price up to $15,000 to move into the Vine City English Avenue area. Now, another point about that program is there is no maximum sales price. So it doesn't matter about how much that price is on that home. You can still use this program as long as you qualify based on where the house is located, making sure that it's in the Vine City English Avenue area, and also making sure that you qualify based on your household size and income.
Okay. Now, just to give people an idea of where Vine City and English Avenue is located, it borders Northside Drive, Martin Luther King, I think Lowry, and is it Simpson, or would it be what used to be Bankhead is now Hollowell, Donald E. Hollowell Drive. And for those of you who may not know where those streets are, it's right across the street from the Georgia Dome and the Georgia World Congress Center. So when you see the Vine City MARTA station and you're getting off for football games or for concerts, that's where Vine City is across the street from the Georgia Dome.
And we also have a map on our website that gives the streets. So if someone was interested in the area, they can just go to our website and pull up the map.
Okay, give your website, and I'm going to ask you to give it again later on.
Okay, it's www.atlantada.com.
Okay.
And we have a homeownership center tab that's brand new. We just got it. So we wanted to make everything easier for home buyers to go to our website to find out what's available.
Okay.
So we separated it for lenders and realtors, and then we have a section just for home buyers under the Home Ownership Center tab.
Oh, great.
So we're excited about that. We think it's going to be user-friendly and easier for people to find the information that they need about down payment assistance in the city of Atlanta.
Okay, all right, great. Now tell us about the other programs that are available, because I know there's the Beltline
Yes.
TAD program that's available as
Yes.
well.
Now, the Beltline Affordable Housing Trust Fund is a program that we are proud of because it gives quite a bit of money to help people purchase homes. Something that we've done new this year is to have a target audience for that money. We will give up to 30% of the sales price if you're using that. If you are a City of Atlanta employee,
Oh, really?
if you work for Fulton County, if you work for Atlanta Public Schools,
Okay, that's something
or
new.
if you currently live in the Beltline now, you could be renting in the Beltline and purchasing a Beltline TAD and get 30% of the sales price, up to 30% of the sales price. We max out at $50,000.
I just had some teachers that teach over in the Pittsburgh community at Gideon's Elementary and Park Street School. They were asking what programs were available for teachers.
Well,
So
they
this is
should take
great.
advantage of this because we
Yeah.
just started this where we're giving up to 30% of the sales price if they move into the Beltline TAD.
Is that down payment assistance?
That is down payment assistance. Now, all of our programs are down payment assistance, but they're soft second liens, meaning it's going to be like a second mortgage, but there's no payment due on it monthly, there's no interest charged on it. And as long as you stay in the property for a certain amount of time based on the program, it can be forgiven.
Okay, so that would be for a certain number of years, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the Beltline program is 15 years. If you stay in
Okay.
the property for 15 years, that 30% will be forgiven. Now, if you don't actually work for the City of Atlanta, if you don't work for Fulton County, if you're not a city, Atlanta Public School Systems employee,
Right.
and you don't live in the Beltline currently, that's okay. Because we've actually increased the amount that we were giving before. We used to give 10% of the sales price for people who were above the income limits of $57,350. Well, now we've increased the income limits, and across the board, if you don't meet one of those target area audiences, you can get 20% of the sales price. So if you are just someone that's moving into the City of Atlanta, or you currently live in the city but not in the Beltline, you don't work for one of the actual agencies that I talked about, and you want to move into the Beltline, you can get up to 20% of the sales price. Now, we
Okay.
do max out at $50,000.
Okay.
So we would give you up to 20% of the sales price, maxing at $50,000 if you use the Beltline Affordable Housing Trust Fund.
Okay.
Now, that is for homes that are located in the Beltline Tax Allocation District. And the Beltline, and most people already know, it's like a 22-mile loop around the
Right,
inside of
right,
285. And along that loop, there are tax allocation districts. So if someone was to purchase in one of those districts, then they could take advantage of this program. One of the great things that we offer on our website is property locators. So we actually have listings of properties that would qualify for the Beltline TAD on our website.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that those are the only properties that will
Right,
qualify.
right,
We're
right.
just giving you a little bit of help to let you know what qualifies that we found,
Right.
and give you vision on where you could possibly live.
Okay.
Because that's a very big area as far as the Beltline TAD. I mean, for it to circle around 285 and find tax allocation districts along that area, you could actually live anywhere you want in the City of Atlanta along that target area and hit that TAD and get up to 20% of the sales price, or 30%, again, if you are working for Atlanta Public Schools or City of Atlanta or Fulton County, or you currently live in the Beltline. And so we want our police officers to really listen to that, because this is something that we do, and we are really targeting the police to let them know that there are programs out here for you to purchase a home. I know that the Atlanta Police Foundation has programs that will offer incentives for them to rent, but we're looking for you to become a homeowner, to put your tax dollars back into the City of Atlanta, be proud of where you work, and just have a place to live, work, and play. So the Beltline Affordable Housing Trust Fund is an awesome program, and we want the teachers out there to understand, the bus drivers that work for Atlanta Public Schools. Anybody, if you work for Atlanta Public Schools, Fulton County, City of Atlanta, call us. We have a program that we're using now. Another thing is, it's time to get started. Because the Beltline Affordable Housing Trust Fund will end in April of 2012. So if it ends in April of 2012 and you're thinking about purchasing, it's time to get started now.
Right.
Because once the funds are gone, they're gone. But also, once that date rolls around, it's over. So we need people to actually start the process now.
Okay. Now, mention your website again.
atlantada.com and click on the Homeownership Center tab.
Okay. And I also want to mention to the audience that for the last couple of years, Tracy has been good enough to work with me where we've had some housing seminar programs here at City Hall. We're going to be doing another one probably sometime later on this summer. And then we're going to put a bus tour together as well, so that that same day we're going to put people on the bus so you can come out and see a lot of neighborhoods that are around the Beltline, some neighborhoods in Vine City, because we've gone into the well, that's not Vine City, but we've gone into the Washington Park area. I think the last time we did hit a little bit of Vine City. So we want to make sure that people really know where some of these wonderful neighborhoods are. And I'm just telling you, as gas prices are going up, just consider moving into the city. You know, it's a lot sitting out in that traffic every day. You're going, you know, it's a 2-hour drive for some of you. And we would love to have you as some of our neighbors inside the city of Atlanta, inside the Beltway. So consider some of these neighborhoods, and I want you to call me so that you can get on our housing seminar list, and that number is 404-330-6047. 404-330-6047, and we need you to leave your name, address, telephone number, and email address. Now, if you want to email me, it's cwinslow@atlantagaga.gov. Again, cwinslow@atlantagaga.gov. And again, as Tracy said, this down payment assistance program is only going to be available for 1 more year, and it ends in April of 2012. And one of the things that has also happened is that just in talking with people that have gotten this down payment assistance program, they've said that their mortgage has been cheaper than their rent. Their mortgage has been cheaper than their rent. So consider that. Again, thank you for joining us on A Closer Look.